He's explored some of the most surprising and sometimes shocking corners of the wellness world. Red light therapy, ? Urine therapy, you name it. He's produced award-winning documentaries, written multiple books, and challenged mainstream narratives in pursuit of hidden health breakthroughs, and he just might save your life. Ladies and gentlemen, let's dive in. Please welcome Jonathan Otto.
Woo! Thank you.
The live studio audience is going nuts right now. Edit this part out.
That's piss. John?
I didn't read that, no.
You didn't seed that?
No.
Okay, good.
I've been accused of that, but I haven't done it.
Let's just dive into it here. How often, the urine thing, what is that?
How often?
What is it, man?
It's urine.
Dude, can you give me some context here, John?
Well, okay, so I'm saying that this is one of the biggest cover-ups in medicine, but just in human biology. Urine has always been meant to be a healing substance that the body is using to give you what you're needing.
I'm listening.
Yeah, it happens to work. And the thing is that we come from a heritage, a history, whether it's Egyptian, Roman, Greek, Asian, Indian, Chinese, the world cultures practiced urine therapy. We happen to have lost it. I'm not sure if we could say we're the healthiest group in the world now, having neglected this therapy. Yes, there's other factors, there's other things going on, but the loss of urine therapy to me has been a travesty.
The world runs on piss.
It's called urine therapy?
Yeah.
Does it involve drinking urine?
It can.
Can't?
Yeah.
Okay.
What would you do if you got a jellyfish sting?
Get her pee on it.
Would you?
Or have somebody else pee on it.
Okay, well, it sounds like he's explorative.
Good point.
It didn't work for me, the jellyfish thing,
No.
being on it. I'm from Florida.
You
Did
tried
not
it?
work for
Nothing?
me. I tried it, yeah.
What kind of jellyfish was it?
I think it was the pearls, the little ones that sting you all over.
Yeah.
You're trying to race out of there?
Trying to race at it.
I was trying to race out of the ocean.
In your urethra is where they are.
In my urethra.
You just misinterpreted what we meant by jellyfish sting. It would be funny if you were just like, oh, you mean the thing in the Amazon that swims in your piss hole?
Oh, yeah.
I got that once.
The
It didn't
irrigator.
One of
work.
those, yeah. Stop me from peeing, actually.
Square one here.
Yeah.
Urine therapy. How do you start talking about this?
Oh, well, folk medicine, the use of urine on a bite or a sting or jellyfish sting, a lot of people know that. That's why it was the first thing that came up.
I could see that working.
Yeah, and the concept is that your urine has a concentration of antibodies, immunoglobulin, and concentration of antibodies in the immunoglobulin that the urine is using to self-signal. And so that you could have any type of poison in your body knows and produces antibodies in the urine to give as a feedback system to help the removal of that poison.
The urine has stuff that signals your body to create antibodies?
Yes, your body produces antibodies and concentrates them in the urine, because what is in your blood is in your urine, but urine is blood that's been filtered through the kidneys, so it's actually a pure and sterilized product, or sterile-like product that is able to be re-ingested safely or put onto the skin for skin infections. And it's the reason why as well you'll see people with lifelong acne, by applying urine on their face, will reverse lifelong acne often in days. And I've seen this countless times, and I've seen it on my own body, and I've seen it on some of my best friends. So this signaling system, that's one part of it, but there's many parts of it. There's the stem cell aspect. There's stem cells in your urine.
You got to chat GPT this as he's saying it.
You
Sure.
should.
Are there stem cells in urine? Let's start with that one right there. You're right.
While you ask that question, 2022, Wake Forest University take an NIH grant, and they fund a urine-derived stem cell study. They take 10 healthy adult males, which just means that they're just regular people. They don't have some chronic condition. They found 140 stem cells on average in a full 24-hour urine sample. So they're there, but 140 is not a lot. They then let them age for 3 weeks.
So you ferment the stinky pee.
You can, it's an option. When they did, it proliferated into 100 million stem cells at a rate of 1 × 10⁸ in a 3-week period. So 100 40 to 100 million in a 3-week period. And that was verifiable, and it was replicated 10 times. And the 20 to 40-year-old age group, 75% of the stem cells were telomerase positive, which means they're active stem cells that work, like umbilical cord blood, the ones that you paid $20,000 for 100 million. That's what it would cost, at least. And the 50-year-old group and up was 59.2%. Most of the stem cells are telomerase positive, meaning that they're active, viable, functioning stem cells.
It is not looking good right now for team not drinking piss.
Especially not drinking old piss.
Right.
So the pee has, it has stem cells that you can ferment into more stem cells. You can age it.
Yeah.
There's more stem cells in it. Okay.
And there's a reason for that. Is that babies in the womb urinate from around 8 weeks onwards and start drinking it, and it goes in through their nose and mouth and it forms their lungs. That's what is the active substance in the womb. And they urinate every 1 to 3 hours and drink anywhere up to 1 liter of urine per day in the womb. Every day.
Babies drink 1 liter of urine?
Up to, yes. And then as soon as you then exited the womb, you came out and your mom and dad said, yucky, yucky. And then when it would touch your hands or you saw it, it promoted disgust, which is the number one way Big Pharma has indoctrinated us, through disgust. Do the math on 100 million stem cells at $20,000 a piece. You're talking about around $7 million worth of stem cells. If you go with just the telomerase positive, you're looking at about $5 million just for the stem cells. I'm not even talking about the DHEA, the hormones, the enzymes like urokinase, the urea, which is the most expensive part of the skincare products, which is from urine. But just that aspect, so they had to weaponize us against our own bodies by teaching us that urine was a toxic waste product, which it's not. There are no waste products in urine, and I can prove that. These are the things that we've been taught, even though it goes directly against biology and what we can observe.
The stem cells multiplying, was that a Johns Hopkins study?
It was Wake Forest University.
Wake Forest University? Okay. Is the urea that's in skincare products, is that derived from urine? Is it the same thing as what's in pee-pee?
It is, but it's a synthetic product. You've got a synthetic product and you've got a natural one. Most things in life, you'd say the natural one's better. It's more expensive. It's better. It's, the organic is better than the GMO. But in this case, somehow people have been convinced that the synthetic form is better. It's not.
How do they synthesize urea? That's fascinating. What's the deal? You had health problems?
Yeah. I was a sick kid. My mom was just trying to find anything to help me get better, just as any great mom does. I was a kid with a lot of ambition, wanted to do a lot of things, wanted to change the world. Very obsessed with investigating things and humanitarian causes, learn about poverty and global development and human trafficking. I said, like a young child, under the age of 10, wanted to find out how I could help. Became an ambassador for World Vision at age 17, traveled to Tanzania, started seeing the world, started seeing what I could do to make a difference, and worked for them for several years. But the whole time, health declining, just going to doctor. What do I do? How do I get better? And what were the conditions? It was Lyme disease, a lot of blood viruses, cytomegalovirus, Epstein-Barr, Ross River fever, glandular fever, and then chronic fatigue syndrome, which then just wiped me out. In my early 20s, I had to quit full-time work. I couldn't handle it. It's just so...
You had Lyme disease, Epstein-Barr, and what?
Cytomegalovirus, Ross River fever, glandular fever.
Whoa.
Is Epstein-Barr, that's not a fatal thing? What is that?
Mononucleosis. It's a blood virus, and it'll wipe people out of their energy. Yeah, you could die from it, but...
Mononucleosis, isn't that something that everybody gets?
I thought it was a kissing disease, right?
Yeah.
Can be.
Epstein-Barr, isn't that a birth defect?
Not necessarily. I think there's a lot of theories for how it's in the population, and I think that there are nefarious things that have put these things into the population.
Oh, you think that's like a biological weapon?
It could be.
So is Lyme's too, right?
Lyme is definitely. Like Lyme's Plum Island, biological weapon. Yeah, like Lyme, Connecticut, the proximity to the island, the animals, getting infected, passing to humans.
Just to bring if our viewers don't know this up to speed, Lyme's disease is government-created bioweapon that escaped, or was just they dosed it on the people of Connecticut just to see what would happen, or what?
Well, yeah, exactly. Like these escape, right? So like the last one that just happened over the last few years, escape, right? Mm-hmm. It's where it's clearly being put somewhere into the supply.
But this is a pretty confirmed thing. This
one is proven and is mainstream now. But it's still, RFK in his confirmation. This one got brought up before his confirmation. But it's
so anyway.
proven.
You had Lyme, Epstein-Barr, some glandular shit.
Yeah.
and this is going into your 20s.
Yeah.
And what, you're just tired, debilitated all the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I remember traveling in Thailand with my dad, and he's an adventurer. We'd want to go see all the natural, beautiful things there, and I'd have to take a nap every hour, just like lie down somewhere, or every couple of hours.
Oh, man.
And here's my dad that's like 40 years older than me, or 35 years older than me. He's like outrunning me, and like, what does my future look like? So I had to ask myself important questions. I had to find answers. Otherwise, everything I wanted to do, all the dreams, all the hopes, all the aspirations to help change the world, that was nothing. And so I would just go to my pharmaceutical allopathic doctors and ask them what's going wrong. And I remember one doctor said, "Jonathan, would you ask me to fix your car?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Why are you asking me to fix your health? I don't know how to do this."
What the hell did he mean by that?
Well, just that he knows how to give you like a drug to like aid maybe some pain or some kind of symptom, but he cannot correct disease. He can't get to the root cause of that, and he has no idea what's going on, and he doesn't have the bandwidth or the desire to really work it out. So he's just like, "Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to be able to help you. Either there's no answers or they're out somewhere else." And I studied a degree in journalism, and after graduating, I got a degree in education. But then my natural investigative journalist background, same thing that drove me to explore the developing world, Africa, Asia, and understand what was going on, how to be a part of the solution, and how to understand all these systems and how they come together. The same mind I applied to health.